Hello everyone, this is Luxury PL38. As mentioned from my previous video, I will start showcasing my handbag collection slowly, but I have to do it one at a time in terms of the brand. And I will start showcasing my contemporary brand handbag collections. And instead of the Chanel, Dior, or Louis Vuitton, unless I do have new ones from those three luxury brands. Otherwise, I will start showcasing my contemporary collections. And this video is gonna be showcasing the entire Fendi handbags that I purchased over the years. And bear in mind, it is a decade, more than a decade of collections, so it does basically have quite a different variety of styles. As you can see from the dust bag itself, this is the newer dust bag, which I believe Fendi is using at the moment for all their newer handbags. And the older style of their dust bag is this gray dust bag. I'm not sure whether they still use this kind of dust bag now, but this is one of the older style of dust bag. It has that tiny little Fendi logo imprinted there instead of the huge one, and I believe this is still fairly recent. Let's get into the handbag itself. My first Fendi handbags that I purchased was I believe it's close to 10 years ago, when the baguette was very popular at that time and big bags were actually in at the time. It was trendy to have big bags. So this is the bigger versions of the baguette. I believe they call it the mama versions. And as you can see, I love the purple logo here. It's just so unique, and I managed to get this at quite a good deal. It is from a department store, and Fendi actually have sales during those period of time. Their bags collections are seasonal, and they do go on sale. Even to this day, some of the handbags collection do go on sale, but at that time most of the handbags collections did go on sale, and I managed to get this during the sale season, but it is obviously brand new at that time. Fendi, made in Italy, that's the logo, and if you can see, that's the serial code. I even have the receipt from Fendi, and let me just see what it says. That's the tag, Mama Zucchi. I think it's the product descriptions, and that's the serial number. This was actually in 2011 February, so that's about 9 years ago. So let's have a look at the handbag itself. I keep all my handbags in a very good, pristine conditions, the brand new ones. So as you can see, this looks very new. There are hardly any wear or tear at the corners, because I actually only used this a couple of times. That's the base of it. There are no feet, and the material itself, it's fabric. In the monogram Fendi, and you can see that there are Fendi brand name on randomly Fendi, and even the hardware itself, it has that Fendi. Okay, it is a huge bag. It is more like a tote, satchel slash hobo slash shoulder slash baguette style. And the interior itself, it's huge. You can put quite a fair bit, and it is fabric as well. Let me just, there are no front pockets, so basically just a zip pocket at the back. I just love the handles because it is so unique that especially with the color itself, it is a very unique handle. It has that pyramid style, and you can adjust it. You can shorten it, but this is the maximum, and the hardware. But I love the overall design of this bag. It is just unique. My second handbag was actually a gift from my mom. There was a time where Fendi has that popular tote with the bar at the top. It was extremely popular at that time, and this is the smallest, which is the mini versions of it. My mom went to Europe and she actually purchased 2 of these, one for my sister and one for me. So this was a gift from my mom when she was in Europe, and it is a very nice mini bag, which looks more like a Prada tote, but it has that nice little metallic gold hardware on a black Fendi logo, and it has that tag as well. I will say this is one of the classic because a lot of, let me just take this out. There was a lot of popularity for this over the years, and obviously now that popularity is gone, but I still find this bag to be very unique in terms of the hardware at the top. You often wonder whether Chanel's trendy CC actually reminiscent of this Fendi, but that's just a thought. Anyway, it does come with 2 separate compartments and a middle zip pocket. And the hardware itself, that's Fendi, made in Italy, with the logo gold embossed. And the handle itself, you are able to take it out. It is removable. You can see the Fendi in there on all the hardware, and it is also adjustable. I actually liked the way Fendi has the adjustable hardware. It is not just a hook. I mean, it has a very nice design of this. So let me just put that back. And I just realized I do have another Fendi bag that is in the living room, so I am just gonna quickly go and grab it. I do apologize, sorry about that. This is my third Fendi messenger bag that I actually purchased from Hot Renfrew department store. There was a period of time that Fendi uses this kind of on their strap, this kind of logo and this kind of hardware. It was very popular at that time. I believe it was 10 years ago or even less than 10 years ago, and this messenger bag has that, and it has the dual color. You can adjust it because there are adjustment for that, and you can actually use this as a shoulder or a crossbody if you extend it to make it longer, and that's the other side of it. And I love the actual design of the laser cut. It is extremely very modern at that time. It was very popular to have those kind of laser cut. So I love this messenger bag from Fendi, and that's the side. It is actually made of leather except for the side, which is fabric, but it is a very well structured fabric material because it does maintain its shape, and there is the Fendi logo on the side as well. And the reasons why I remember about this bag is because of this. If you look at this Fendi, that's the to open the bag, the lock key. It kind of reminds me of this Fendi. And when I saw this, that's when I realized I did have another Fendi bag, the messenger bag, which is this one. So that is the nice little black and gold hardware, and it has a very smooth velvet on the interior, but this portion of it is actually fabric. You can hear that. And I used to wear this quite often, so there is a slight little wear on the corner there, but it is a messenger bag, and this is made in Italy, and that's the serial code. So yeah, this is actually quite a good messenger bag for the size. Moving on to my fourth Fendi bag, which is this limited edition seasonal. I actually pay full price for this because I just love the actual design of it. I'm not sure if there is a name for this style at that time, but I love the whole structure of this bag. It is so unique with the pyramid all over, and it does have that Fendi charm. So this is like a bucket bag slash, you can see the bucket bag, how it opens up as a bucket bag slash shoulder bag satchel. You can take this out. You can take this portion of it out, and that way it is just gonna be that. Let me just show you. This was one of my favorite bag at the time because of the whole actual design of it. It is just so unique. And there was a period of time that Fendi releases that patent. It was very popular with the colorful, different colors, fabric patterns. And it was actually combined in this bag. It's sewed in, but let me show you the interior of it. So that's what it looks like on the inside. It is fabric, and that's the logo with the serial code. I only wear this a couple of times, and I just put it inside the wardrobe because I find that it is too much of a it's meant to be as a collector's item, so I hardly ever use this, but I still keep it because I just like the whole, as you can see, the interior, it is very clean. Don't know whether you can see it. Yep. Because I hardly ever use this. It is basically, I purchased this because of the trend and also because of the uniqueness of the pyramid. So moving on to my current last two Fendi bag, which was purchased a couple of years, well, more like a year ago, just slightly over a year ago. This is the Runway tote, which is still current, and they do have this available still, because you can purchase this. This is the smaller versions, the mini size, and it's called the Runway tote, and it is in smooth leather. It has two different color contrasts with a front zip pocket, and it has 5 feet with the monogram, with the logo FF underneath. And that's the back, that's the side. And this one, it's removable again. Fendi strap usually has that kind of tightness, but you can still remove the strap itself, because it does come with a second strap. I love how the second small strap, it's in gold and silver hardware, so you can actually put this here. You can remove this and put this as the handle itself. So if you like a shorter handle, you can use this. If you prefer a longer handle for your shoulder, you can use this. Let me just show you the inside. It has that magnetic closure at the top. And the inside, again, it's very cleaned, because I think I've only ever used this once. And it has a back zip pocket, and it says made in Italy, and it has a front 2 pocket, and the interior is actually microfiber, just like Louis Vuitton interior. So this is actually quite a very well material leather and microfiber, and the gold hardware. It is quite a good material. But the inside of this back pocket, the zip pocket, it is in fabric, and I am just trying to see if, yep, it has that tag and the serial number. See that? It has the serial number and the tag, and it has the logo Fendi. So that's where the serial number is. So my final Fendi bag is the well-known By the Way. So this is my latest Fendi bag, because I actually got caught up with the By the Way craze. A lot of people actually love the By the Way collections, and I've got the smaller size, the mini size. So it comes in this beautiful blush, kind of like soft pink color with the green strap. You can actually pull that out on both sides and hold it like that. So it is a smaller bag, the mini small size of By the Way, and it just feels very unique, and it has that Fendi tag. There are no feet, and there are 2 main compartments on the inside with a zip pocket in the middle. And let me just show you, Fendi, made in Italy, and that is the serial number. And there are 2 back pockets, and there is no front pocket. And the strap itself, it is long enough for a crossbody, or you can just shorten it to make it a shoulder strap. So you can shorten it up if you like, and it is a silver hardware. And this style is called By the Way. So these are my entire Fendi collections. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Fendi handbags. And please watch out for my vlog sales, because I do intend to sell a couple of these Fendi handbags to make rooms for my handbags, because I've just have too many handbags, and most of them I am not using it, especially the contemporary brand. But there are some that I would like to keep it, because those are the timeless classic ones, like the monogram. And but if you do have any questions or comments, you can always post it down below, or you can send me an email directly. I will link my email address below. And once again, thanks for watching, and if you like to watch more videos, please subscribe